Good afternoon. I'm Kim Fontana, the proud superintendent of the Pauling Schools. I haven't spoken to you in a few weeks, and I thought it was time to provide some updates. I only have good news to share. Excuse me for a moment while I address our Spanish-speaking families. Buenas tardes. Soy Kim Fontana, la orgulloso superintendente de las escuelas Pauling. No he hablado con usted recientemente y pensé que debería proporcionar algunas actualizaciones. Solo tengo buenas noticias para compartir. Debido a que mi español es pobre, continuaré este mensaje de video en inglés, pero por favor busque un guión del video en español adjunto a este mensaje. This afternoon, I have a message of gratitude with which to begin this season of Thanksgiving. On Wednesday of this week, our students will have completed 8 weeks of school. We are so proud of them. They have risen to every challenge. They know school is different, but they have adapted so well. Like the rest of us, they've had to make some sacrifices, but they continue to enjoy school and value their education. They tell me in so many ways, in so many words, and in their actions. Our students have a lot of support too from our instructional staff and our technology staff, including our teachers, our aides, our teaching assistants, and our administrators. It's taken the creativity and commitment of all these people, as well as their counterparts in food service and in transportation, to bring as much success as we have had so far this year. And our continuing to work together will make this very different year very meaningful and rewarding. The excellent work of our students and support of our instructional and technology staff are not the only example of Pauling's good fortune. As of today, we have still not had a positive case of COVID-19. Such an event is presumably inevitable, and we will manage and we will get through it. But it's still a remarkable fact and one that's worthy of its own note of thanks. In this case, I again want to commend the students for their adherence to the rules, the staff for carefully teaching and enforcing mask wearing and social distancing, our families and staff for complying with our expectations for daily screening, our nurses for being on the front lines of providing up-to-date information and care, and our facilities department for keeping our buildings and our buses meticulously clean. Finally, our health and our ability to succeed with our reentry plan has everything to do with the care and the commitment of our entire community. A couple of days ago when I checked, Dutchess County had a lower positivity rate than any of its surrounding counties, even our counties to the north. Today, we're even with Putnam and a bit higher than Columbia, but still well below Orange, Rockland, Westchester, and Fairfield. What we do in our personal lives, the persistence with which we adhere to mask wearing and social distancing, the extent to which we think about and restrict our activities and our travel, is enabling children to come to school. So a big thank you to you and to the broader community. My last note of thanks goes to our Board of Education. On October 27th, this past Tuesday, the board passed propositions for significant capital investment in our district buildings in the form of a capital projects referendum, which will be before the voters on December 16th. The propositions total $47.8 million and are offered to the public without an increase in the capital portion of the budget, and therefore without an increased burden to the taxpayers. And this is the result of their careful planning and foresight. Tomorrow, we will unveil a new capital projects webpage, and a comprehensive newsletter will be in your mailbox shortly. Regardless of how you vote on the referendum, I hope you will join me in thanking our Board of Education for the extensive time, effort, and consideration it has already put into its efforts to improve our school programs and carefully steward the community's investments in our buildings. I hope that this message finds you and your family able to count some blessings within the many challenges our community faces this year. We thank you for your continued support and partnership with our schools.